Nestled between Brazil and Argentina on the southeastern coast of South America, Uruguay is a country often overlooked but rich in character, history, and charm. Its geography sets the stage for a unique blend of landscapes, cultures, and traditions. Stretching over 176,000 square kilometers, Uruguay is the second smallest country in South America. Yet its diverse terrain offers much to explore. The coastline runs more than 500 kilometers along the Atlantic Ocean, adorned by sandy beaches, dramatic dunes, and tranquil lagoons. To the south, the Rio de la Plata, the world's widest river, forms a natural border with Argentina and gives rise to Uruguay's vibrant port cities, including the capital, Montevideo. Here, the city blends modern high-rises with colonial architecture, leafy plazas, and the unmistakable buzz of daily life. Inland, the geography shifts to rolling plains and fertile pampas, dotted with cattle ranches and fields of wheat and corn. The gentle hills in the north, known as the Cuchilla Grande and Cuchilla de Haedo, provide a subtle elevation to the landscape, but Uruguay remains largely flat, a feature that has shaped its agricultural traditions for centuries. Rivers such as the Uruguay, Negro, and Yí weave through the countryside, supporting both farming and local communities. Uruguay's climate is temperate, with mild winters and warm summers. This climate nurtures not only its famed agricultural sector, but also a way of life closely connected to nature. The countryside is alive with estancias, or ranches, where gauchos, Uruguay's iconic cowboys, maintain a proud heritage of horsemanship and rural tradition. The people of Uruguay, known as Uruguayans, are renowned for their warmth, hospitality, and relaxed demeanor. With a population of just over 3.5 million, Uruguay is one of the most sparsely populated countries in the region, most of whom live in urban areas. Montevideo is home to nearly half the population, while other cities like Salto, Paysandú, and Punta del Este each offer their own distinct flavors. Uruguayans are proud of their democratic traditions, progressive policies, and high literacy rates. Education and healthcare are free and universal, contributing to a strong sense of social equality. The country's European roots, especially Spanish and Italian, have shaped its culture, language, and customs. This is reflected in everyday life, where tango and candombe rhythms fill the air, and conversations often revolve around football, mate, and family. Mate, a traditional herbal tea made from yerba leaves, is a national obsession. People carry their mate gourds everywhere, sharing sips and stories with friends and strangers alike. The ritual of drinking mate embodies Uruguay's spirit of community and connection. Uruguayan cuisine is a celebration of its agricultural bounty and cultural heritage. At the heart of the country's gastronomy is beef, considered some of the finest in the world. The asado, or barbecue, is more than a meal. It is a social event, bringing families and friends together around sizzling grills. Cuts like tira de asado, entraña, and chorizo are cooked over wood-fired embers, served with fresh salads and crusty bread. Other signature dishes include chivito, a sumptuous steak sandwich piled with ham, cheese, lettuce, tomato, and sometimes egg and bacon, a staple of Uruguayan fast food. Empanadas, savory pastries filled with meat, cheese, or vegetables, are enjoyed at every gathering. In coastal towns, fresh seafood such as corvina and calamari grace the tables, often paired with local wines. Uruguay's culinary traditions continue with dulce de leche, a sweet caramel spread found in desserts, cakes, and pastries. Local bakeries offer tempting treats like alfajores and tortas fritas, especially on rainy afternoons. From its sweeping plains to its sunlit shores, Uruguay is a country where geography, people, and cuisine intertwine. It is a place of simple pleasures and profound beauty, where every meal tells a story and every landscape invites exploration. Nestled along the sparkling coastline of southeastern Uruguay, Punta del Este stands as a symbol of glamour, sophistication, and natural beauty. This vibrant beach resort city has earned its reputation as the South American playground for the rich and famous, yet it warmly welcomes visitors from all walks of life. With its golden beaches, world-class dining, and a unique blend of modern architecture and natural landscapes, Punta del Este invites you to discover a destination where relaxation meets excitement. As you approach the city, the gentle curve of the shoreline reveals expansive views of the Atlantic Ocean, inviting travelers to unwind and soak up the sun. Punta del Este's beaches are among the finest in South America, each with its own distinct personality and charm. Playa Brava, perhaps the most iconic, stretches along the eastern shore, its powerful waves crashing against the sand. Surfers and thrill-seekers flock here, drawn by the challenge of the tides and the vibrant energy that pulses through the air. But Playa Brava offers more than just surf and sand. Rising from the shoreline is one of Uruguay's most renowned landmarks, La Mano, or the Hand. This massive sculpture, officially named Monumento al Ahogado by Chilean artist Mario Irarrázaval, consists of 5 fingers emerging from the sand, as if reaching out from beneath the earth. Over the years, La Mano has become a symbol of Punta del Este itself, a meeting point, a photo opportunity, and a piece of art that sparks curiosity and wonder. Locals and tourists alike gather here, sharing stories and capturing memories against the backdrop of the endless sea. In contrast to the wild energy of Playa Brava, Playa Mansa offers a calmer retreat. Here, the waters are gentle and serene, perfect for families, swimmers, and those seeking a peaceful escape. The promenade that lines the beach is alive with activity. From joggers greeting the sunrise to couples strolling hand in hand as the sun sets in a blaze of color. Punta del Este's beaches are more than just places to relax. They are woven into the fabric of daily life, each with its rhythm, its traditions, and its moments of joy. Beyond the beaches, Punta del Este dazzles with its cosmopolitan flair. The city's skyline is punctuated by sleek high-rise buildings, luxury hotels, and elegant residences, reflecting its status as a favorite destination for international jet-setters. The neighborhoods are a blend of old and new, where modern boutiques and galleries stand side by side with charming cafes and historic sites. The marina glistens with yachts from around the world, and the bustling port is alive with fishermen bringing in the day's catch, destined for the city's celebrated restaurants. As the sun dips below the horizon, Punta del Este transforms. The nightlife here is legendary, with chic clubs, lively bars, and exclusive parties that stretch into the early morning hours. Yet even amidst the excitement, there's a sense of warmth and welcome, a spirit that defines the city and its people. Cultural events, art festivals, and music performances fill the calendar year-round, drawing visitors to experience the creative pulse of Punta del Este. The city's museums and galleries showcase the best of Uruguayan and international art, while open-air markets offer local crafts, jewelry, and delicacies. Whether you're seeking adventure, relaxation, or inspiration, Punta del Este promises a journey that is both luxurious and unforgettable. In every season, this glamorous beach resort city offers something special. A chance to bask in the sun, marvel at iconic landmarks like La Mano, and immerse yourself in a lifestyle that is both sophisticated and laid back. Punta del Este invites you to discover its magic and make memories that will last a lifetime. Pascualina is much more than a pie. It's a celebration of tradition, flavor, and simple, wholesome ingredients. Originating from the Liguria region of Italy, this savory spinach and ricotta pie has become a cherished classic in Argentina and Uruguay, especially during Easter. The name itself is a nod to Pasqua, the Italian word for Easter, but Pascualina is enjoyed year-round for its comforting and satisfying taste. Picture the process beginning with a delicate, flaky pastry crust, rolled out thin and ready to cradle the vibrant filling. The heart of the Pascualina lies in its blend of fresh spinach, sautéed gently until tender, then combined with creamy ricotta cheese. To this, grated Parmesan is added for a subtle, tangy depth, while nutmeg and black pepper enhance the earthy flavors of the spinach. The mixture is seasoned, and sometimes a handful of fresh herbs like parsley or chives are stirred in, brightening the filling even more. What truly sets Pascualina apart are the hard-boiled eggs nestled within. Whole eggs are carefully placed into pockets in the spinach and ricotta filling, creating a delightful surprise in every slice. As the pie bakes, the eggs firm up and become part of the dish's visual and culinary appeal, a symbol of new life and celebration. The top pastry layer is gently laid over the filling, sealed, and brushed with egg for a golden, glossy finish. After baking, each slice reveals layers of crisp pastry, creamy spinach, and ricotta, punctuated by the sunny centers of hard-boiled eggs. Served warm or at room temperature, Pasqualina is perfect for sharing, whether at a family gathering or a festive picnic. Its flavors are both subtle and rich, offering comfort and nourishment in every bite, a true testament to the beauty of simple, honest food. Montevideo, the vibrant capital of Uruguay, is a city where the past and present intertwine seamlessly, creating an atmosphere both timeless and dynamic. Nestled along the broad expanse of the Rio de la Plata, Montevideo invites travelers to discover its unique spirit, a blend of colonial elegance, modern innovation, and a laid-back coastal lifestyle. At the heart of the city lies Ciudad Vieja. The Old Town, a historic district that preserves Montevideo's earliest stories within its winding streets and stately architecture. As you stroll down Pitonal Sarandi, the pedestrian thoroughfare lined with art galleries, boutique shops, and bustling cafes, you can't help but feel the pulse of the city. This street, framed by buildings that echo centuries of architectural evolution, is more than a shopping destination. It's a living museum. Among the many landmarks, the Solis Theater stands out as a beacon of culture. Dating back to the mid-19th century, it's one of South America's oldest theaters, and its neoclassical facade has welcomed generations of artists and audiences. Nearby, the Metropolitan Cathedral, built in 1790, offers a tranquil respite from the city's energy, with its imposing columns and intricate stained glass. But Ciudad Vieja is not merely a relic of the past. It's a thriving hub for locals and visitors alike. At its edge, you'll find Mercado del Puerto, a legendary marketplace that has been a cornerstone of Montevideo life since 1868. Originally a fruit and vegetable market, it has evolved into the city's gastronomic heart. Step inside and you're greeted by the scent of sizzling meats, as parrillas, traditional Uruguayan steakhouses, prepare asado over open flames. The market's ironwork and stained glass windows harken back to 19th century design, while the lively weekend gatherings of artisans and musicians fill the space with exuberant energy. Here you can taste the flavors of Uruguay, from juicy cuts of beef to fresh local produce, all served within an atmosphere that celebrates community. Montevideo's appeal extends far beyond its historic core. The city's defining feature is the Rambla, a scenic waterfront promenade stretching an impressive 14 miles along the Rio de la Plata. The Rambla is more than a walkway, it's a way of life. Locals gather here to jog, cycle, picnic, or simply watch the sun set over the water. It links together several beaches and parks, making it the social and recreational backbone of Montevideo. Along the Rambla, you'll discover cultural landmarks such as the Holocaust Memorial, which bears silent witness to the tragedies of history, and the eccentric Pitamiglio Castle, whose mysterious architecture invites curiosity. Recent developments have further enhanced Montevideo's accessibility and vibrancy. In December 2022, the city unveiled the Viaducto Puerto de Montevideo, a modern bridge extending nearly 2 kilometers with 3 lanes for traffic. This new infrastructure has eased circulation along the Rambla and greatly improved access to the city's vital port, a testament to Montevideo's commitment to progress while honoring its maritime heritage. Equally impressive is the transformation of the Mercado Modelo. Once the central hub for wholesale fruits and vegetables, this historic market was reborn in February 2024 as Espacio Modelo, a public entertainment and community center. Today, Espacio Modelo features recreational areas, co-working spaces, sports facilities, and diverse dining options, all housed within the preserved architecture of the original market. This revitalization reflects Montevideo's dedication to fostering community while respecting its cultural legacy. In Montevideo, every street tells a story and every corner reveals new possibilities. Whether you're wandering through the cobblestone lanes of Ciudad Vieja, savoring a traditional meal at Mercado del Puerto, or soaking in the panoramic views along the Rambla, you'll find that this city is an invitation to experience history, innovation, and the warm embrace of Uruguayan hospitality. Montevideo stands as a testament to how a city can honor its roots while embracing the future, a capital where charm, culture, and scenic beauty unite in perfect harmony. Buñuelos are a delightful treat enjoyed across many cultures, celebrated for their light, crispy texture and irresistible flavor. At their heart, buñuelos are fried dough balls, yet their variations can be as diverse as the regions where they're made. Whether prepared with vegetables or fruit, each bite offers a unique experience that tantalizes the taste buds. The journey of buñuelos begins with a simple dough. Flour, eggs, a touch of sugar, and a bit of salt come together to form the base. This dough is then enhanced with ingredients that bring out its personality. When vegetables are used, imagine finely grated carrots, zucchini, or sweet potatoes folded into the mixture, adding both moisture and depth of flavor. For fruit buñuelos, apples, bananas, or even tropical options like pineapple are diced and gently mixed in, infusing the dough with natural sweetness. Once the dough is prepared, small portions are scooped and dropped into hot oil. As they fry, the buñuelos puff up, turning golden brown and developing a crisp exterior that gives way to a soft, flavorful center. The aroma that fills the air is warm and inviting, hinting at the delicious moments to come. After frying, buñuelos are often dusted with powdered sugar, cinnamon, or a drizzle of honey, elevating their taste and presentation. Some variations might include a sprinkle of chili powder for a spicy kick or a dip in chocolate sauce for extra indulgence. Served hot, these treats are perfect for sharing with family and friends, bringing comfort and joy to any gathering. No matter how you choose to prepare them, with vegetables for a savory twist or fruit for a sweet sensation, buñuelos showcase the beauty of simple ingredients transformed by tradition and creativity. Each batch tells a story, inviting everyone to savor the timeless pleasure of fried dough balls made with love. Nestled on the banks of the Rio de la Plata, Colonial del Sacramento stands as a living testament to centuries of cultural convergence and historical intrigue. This small city in southwestern Uruguay is renowned for its enchanting cobblestone streets, colonial architecture, and a unique atmosphere that seems to suspend time itself. As a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Colonial del Sacramento invites visitors to step into a world where Portuguese and Spanish influences entwine, creating a tapestry of history, beauty, and enduring charm. The story of Colonial del Sacramento begins in 1680, when Portuguese settlers established the city as a strategic outpost in their ongoing rivalry with the Spanish crown. Its location was coveted, serving as a gateway to the riches of South America and a point of contention for control over trade and territory. Over the centuries, Colonia changed hands multiple times, with battles and treaties shaping its destiny. This turbulent past is etched into the very streets and buildings of the city, where architectural styles blend seamlessly, reflecting the legacy of both colonial powers. Wandering through Colonia's Barrio Histórico, or historic quarter, one is immediately captivated by the winding, uneven cobblestone lanes that have endured for more than 300 years. Each stone tells a story, leading visitors past pastel-hued houses adorned with wrought iron balconies, heavy wooden doors, and vibrant bougainvillea cascading in bursts of color. The streets themselves snake unpredictably, a reminder of the Portuguese penchant for organic city layouts, in contrast to the Spanish love of grid-like order. This blend creates an urban landscape that feels both intimate and mysterious, inviting exploration and discovery at every turn. One of the most iconic landmarks is the Portón de Campo, a reconstructed city gate and wooden drawbridge that marks the entrance to the historic quarter. Passing beneath its arch, you are transported to an era where merchants, sailors, and soldiers roamed these passageways, each leaving their mark on the city's evolving story. Nearby, the Plaza Mayor serves as the beating heart of Colonia, surrounded by museums, galleries, and inviting cafes. Here, the Museu Português and the Museu Municipal offer glimpses into the city's layered past, displaying artifacts, maps, and period furnishings that illuminate Colonia's place within the broader narrative of South American colonization. Not far from the plaza, the lighthouse stands sentinel against the sky, rising above the ruins of the Convento de San Francisco. Climb its spiral staircase, and you are rewarded with sweeping vistas of the city's tiled rooftops and the shimmering expanse of the Rio de la Plata. On clear days, the distant skyline of Buenos Aires is visible across the water. a reminder of Colonia's proximity to Argentina and its role as a cultural bridge between nations. Colonia del Sacramento's charm extends beyond its architecture. The city pulses with a gentle rhythm, where the pace of life slows and the air is filled with the scent of river breezes and blossoming flowers. Locals greet visitors with warmth, eager to share stories and invite you to sample regional delicacies in rustic restaurants and traditional bars. At sunset, the city glows as golden light dances on weathered stone, and the echoes of history seem to linger in every shadowed alleyway. Today, Colonia del Sacramento is more than a relic of the past. It is a vibrant community where history is cherished and celebrated. Its designation as a UNESCO World Heritage Site ensures that the unique heritage of Portuguese and Spanish colonization will be preserved for generations to come, inviting travelers from around the world to walk its storied streets and experience the magic for themselves. Whether you are drawn by its history, its beauty, or the irresistible romance of old-world charm, Colonia del Sacramento stands ready to welcome you into its timeless embrace. Imagine a rainy afternoon in the heart of Argentina or Uruguay. The sound of gentle raindrops taps against the window, and the air is filled with the comforting aroma of freshly brewed mate. It's on days like these that families gather in warm kitchens, rolling out dough and preparing one of the region's most beloved treats, tortas fritas. These golden fried flatbreads have become much more than just a snack. They are a cherished tradition, a symbol of togetherness and simple pleasures. The recipe is delightfully straightforward. Flour, water, salt, and a touch of fat, often lard or butter, are combined to form a soft, pliable dough. Some families add a splash of baking powder for extra fluffiness, while others stick to the classic version. The dough is divided into small rounds, flattened by hand or with a rolling pin, and pierced with a fork to prevent puffing. Then each piece is slipped into hot oil, sizzling and turning golden in a matter of minutes. The result is a crisp, slightly chewy flatbread with irresistible flavor. As the tortas fritas drain on paper towels, anticipation builds. Served warm, sometimes dusted with sugar or slathered with dulce de leche, they are the perfect companion to a steaming cup of mate, a traditional herbal tea sipped from a gourd through a metal straw. Families share stories, laughter, and comfort, making every rainy day a reason to celebrate. Tortas fritas are more than just food. They are a link to generations past, a recipe passed down with love and pride. Whether enjoyed in bustling cities or quiet countryside homes, they remind us that joy can be found in simple moments, and that the best memories are often made around the kitchen table with loved ones by our side. Tucked away on the wild Atlantic coast of Uruguay, Cabo Polonio stands as a testament to the untouched beauty and mystery of nature. Far from the bustling cities and paved roads, this remote village is a place where time seems to slow down, allowing visitors to rediscover the simple pleasures of life. Accessed only by traversing miles of shifting sand dunes in rugged off-road vehicles, Cabo Polonio is an adventure from the very start, a journey that promises not just a change in scenery, but a transformation of perspective. As you approach the village, the first thing that captures your eye is the iconic lighthouse, rising boldly against the endless sky. Built in the late 19th century, the Cabo Polonio Lighthouse is more than a navigational aid. It's a symbol of resilience and hope for generations of sailors and locals alike. Its powerful beam sweeps across the ocean, guiding ships safely past the rocky outcrops and reminding everyone of humanity's long-standing relationship with the sea. For visitors, climbing its spiral staircase is a rite of passage, rewarding those who reach the top with breathtaking views over the dunes, forests, and the glittering expanse of the Atlantic. But Cabo Polonio is much more than its lighthouse. The surrounding landscape is a tapestry of natural wonders, dominated by vast sand dunes that stretch as far as the eye can see. These dunes, shaped by the wind and tides over countless centuries, invite exploration and contemplation. Walking barefoot across the warm, golden sands, you'll find yourself enveloped in silence, broken only by the distant roar of the waves and the occasional call of seabirds. It's a place where you can lose yourself in the rhythm of nature, feeling the shifting sands beneath your feet and the salty breeze on your skin. Beyond the dunes, the village itself is a charming collection of rustic cabins and colorful houses scattered along the shore with little regard for modern planning. There are no paved roads, no streetlights, and no electricity grids, just a handful of solar panels and generators, and the soft glow of lanterns after sunset. The absence of urban infrastructure gives Cabo Polonio a magical, otherworldly atmosphere. In the evenings, locals and travelers gather around fires, sharing stories beneath a canopy of stars, forging friendships that seem to transcend language and culture. One of the village's most remarkable features is its thriving population of sea lions. The rocky outcrops surrounding Cabo Polonio serve as a sanctuary for hundreds of these playful creatures, making it one of the largest sea lion colonies in South America. Watching them bask in the sun, tumble through the waves, and bark at one another is a mesmerizing experience. Their presence adds an air of wildness to the village, reminding visitors that this is their territory just as much as ours. Conservation efforts have helped protect these colonies, ensuring that generations to come will continue to witness this extraordinary spectacle of nature. Cabo Polonio is also a haven for artists, writers, and free spirits drawn by its isolation and raw beauty. The village's creative energy is palpable, reflected in vibrant murals, handmade crafts, and spontaneous performances that erupt along the shoreline. With no internet to distract, people reconnect with themselves and with each other, inspired by the ever-changing canvas of sky and sea. To visit Cabo Polonio is to step outside the ordinary and embrace the extraordinary. It's a place where nature reigns supreme, where the rhythms of the wind and waves dictate the pace of life. Whether you're climbing the lighthouse, wandering the dunes, watching sea lions play, or simply savoring the quiet, every moment here feels both timeless and unforgettable. Cabo Polonio invites you to leave behind the noise of the modern world and discover the profound beauty of simplicity, a hidden gem on Uruguay's coastline, waiting to be explored. Dulce de leche, a name that translates to sweet milk, is a beloved treat cherished across Latin America and beyond. This creamy caramel-like spread has found its way into countless desserts and pastries, captivating taste buds with its rich, velvety flavor and smooth texture. But what exactly is dulce de leche, and what makes it so irresistible? At its heart, dulce de leche is made from just two simple ingredients: milk and sugar. These are gently simmered together over low heat for hours, allowing the mixture to thicken and caramelize slowly. As the milk breaks down and the sugar melts, the two transform into a golden, glossy concoction, full of deep notes of caramel and a hint of vanilla. The process requires patience, but the reward is a spread that is both decadent and versatile. Across countries like Argentina, Mexico, and Uruguay, dulce de leche is more than just a sweet spread. It's a cultural staple. It fills alfajores, those crumbly sandwich cookies dusted with powdered sugar. It's swirled into cheesecakes, drizzled over pancakes, and layered inside cakes. Even a simple spoonful straight from the jar is a treat in itself. The beauty of dulce de leche lies in its adaptability. Whether paired with fruits, blended into ice cream, or folded into dough, it brings a luxurious sweetness and creamy depth to every dish. Bakers and home cooks alike prize it for the way it elevates both simple and elaborate recipes. Making dulce de leche at home is a labor of love, but its comforting flavor and silky consistency make every minute worthwhile. This iconic spread is not just a dessert ingredient. It's a taste of tradition, a little jar of happiness, and a celebration of the simple magic that happens when milk and sugar come together. Nestled along the shimmering coastline of Uruguay, Piriápolis stands as a captivating blend of natural beauty, historic charm, and leisurely appeal. This coastal town, located just over 30 kilometers from Punta del Este and about an hour and a half from Montevideo, has long been cherished as a tranquil escape for travelers seeking sun, sand, and a touch of adventure. Its name, honoring its visionary founder Francisco Piria, echoes through the avenues, beaches, and hills that define this picturesque destination. As you approach Piriápolis, the scenery shifts dramatically. Rolling hills meet the Atlantic Ocean, creating a landscape that feels both welcoming and awe-inspiring. The town's iconic Rambla, the seaside promenade, stretches along the shore, inviting strolls at sunrise or sunset, when the sky is painted in brilliant hues and the sea breeze carries hints of salt and possibility. lined with cafes, boutique hotels, and the gentle sound of waves lapping at the sand. The Rambla is the heartbeat of Piriápolis, a place where locals and visitors gather to soak in the laid-back atmosphere. The beaches themselves are a central draw. From Playa Grande, with its wide expanse of golden sand and gentle waves perfect for swimming, to Playa Hermosa and Playa Verde, each offers a unique experience for sunbathers, families, and water sports enthusiasts. The water here is calm and inviting, making it ideal for a refreshing dip or a leisurely paddle. Children build sandcastles at the water's edge while couples walk hand in hand, savoring the serenity that only a seaside town can offer. Yet Piriápolis is more than just its coastline. Rising above the town is the renowned Cerro San Antonio, a hill that beckons with its panoramic views and sense of adventure. Whether you choose to hike the winding paths to the summit or ride the charming chairlift that glides effortlessly up the slope, reaching the top of Cerro San Antonio is a must for any visitor. From this vantage point, the entire bay unfolds below. The sparkling water, the curved beaches, the town's distinctive architecture, and the lush hills beyond. It is a view that inspires reflection and wonder, reminding you of the simple pleasures found in nature. At the summit, a small chapel stands as a quiet testament to the town's history and spirituality, while souvenir shops offer keepsakes to remember the journey. Locals often gather here to share stories or watch the sunset, creating a sense of community that defines Piriápolis. Looking out from Cerro San Antonio, you understand why this viewpoint is beloved. Not just for its scenery, but for the connection it fosters between people and place. Beyond its natural attractions, Piriápolis is steeped in history. The town's founder, Francisco Piria, envisioned a utopian retreat, and his legacy is evident in the architecture and layout. The Grand Hotel Argentino, built in the early 20th century, stands as a monument to Piria's dream, its elegant facade and historic charm drawing visitors from near and far. Nearby, the Castle of Piria offers a glimpse into the past, with its fairy tale towers and lush gardens. Throughout the year, Piriápolis hosts festivals and cultural events that celebrate its heritage and vibrant spirit. Local markets brim with artisanal crafts and fresh produce, while restaurants serve up the flavors of Uruguay, fresh seafood, tender beef, and locally grown fruits. Every meal, every conversation, and every walk along the beach is infused with the warmth and hospitality that make this town truly special. Whether you're seeking relaxation, adventure, or a connection to history, Piriápolis invites you to slow down and savor life's moments. Here, the beauty of the beaches and the majesty of Cerro San Antonio are just the beginning of a journey that lingers in your heart long after you've left its shores. Crispy, golden, and irresistibly delicious, Milanese breaded and fried cutlet is a classic dish that captures the heart of Italian comfort food. Originating from Milan, this recipe is cherished for its simplicity and bold flavors. Whether you choose tender beef or succulent chicken, the cutlet is first carefully pounded to an even thickness, ensuring it cooks perfectly and remains juicy inside. The preparation begins with a generous seasoning of the meat, followed by a light dusting of flour. Next, each cutlet is dipped into beaten eggs, allowing the breadcrumbs to cling to every surface. The breadcrumbs, often mixed with a touch of grated Parmesan, create the signature crunchy crust that makes Milanese cutlets so special. Once breaded, the cutlets are gently placed into hot oil, traditionally clarified butter, for a shallow fry. The sizzling sound signals the magic happening in the pan as the coating transforms into a golden, crispy shell. The cutlets are flipped once to ensure an even, beautiful color and texture on both sides. Within minutes, each piece emerges beautifully golden, locking in flavor and moisture. A classic Milanese cutlet is served simply, yet elegantly. A wedge of fresh lemon adds brightness, perfectly complementing the rich, savory notes of the fried meat. And of course, no Milanese experience is complete without a side of crispy French fries. Often, the fries are cooked until golden and sprinkled with a touch of salt, making them the ideal partner for the cutlet. This dish is more than just a meal. It's a celebration of tradition, taste, and texture. Whether enjoyed in a bustling Milanese trattoria or made at home, breaded and fried cutlets bring people together for a satisfying and memorable dining experience. So, next time you crave something comforting yet refined, let the Milanese cutlet be your choice for a truly delightful meal. Nestled along Uruguay's dramatic Atlantic coastline, La Paloma is a seaside destination that beckons with its pristine beaches, vibrant surf culture, and a welcoming atmosphere that has evolved over nearly a century and a half. Founded in 1874 as a humble fishing village, La Paloma has transformed into one of Uruguay's most beloved beach towns. A place where the wild spirit of the ocean meets a community that celebrates both adventure and relaxation. While the town's year-round population hovers around 3,500, every summer La Paloma comes alive, swelling to nearly 30,000 as visitors from near and far arrive to experience its unique blend of natural beauty and lively energy. At the heart of La Paloma's appeal are its beaches, each with its own distinct character, catering to surfers, families, and nature enthusiasts alike. La Aguada Beach, just a short walk from the town center, is a particular favorite among surfers. Its firm sandbanks and reliably consistent waves make it a hotspot for those looking to catch the Atlantic's rolling swells. Here, surfers of all skill levels find a welcoming community, with lifeguards on duty during high season ensuring a safe environment for everyone. Families are equally drawn to La Aguada, where long stretches of sand invite endless games and sports, and the gentle curve of the shoreline makes it easy to find a perfect spot to relax or play. Moving southwest, La Balconada Beach offers a different kind of magic. Framed by modest cliffs and rocky outcrops, it features a more enclosed, intimate setting. This south-facing beach is renowned for its spectacular sunsets, as both locals and visitors gather each evening to watch the sun dip below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink. The waves at La Balconada are strong enough for casual surfing and bodyboarding, though they vary with the weather, offering a dynamic experience for those who crave a little unpredictability with their ocean adventure. Beyond the beaches, the natural wonders of La Paloma continue to unfold. Just a short distance away lies the expansive Rocha Lagoon, a sanctuary for wildlife and a paradise for birdwatchers. Spanning around 22,000 hectares, this dynamic ecosystem is home to more than 220 species of birds, including the rare black-necked swan. The lagoon's ever-changing system of sandy bars allows for the ebb and flow of marine species, creating a vibrant tapestry of life that fascinates nature lovers and scientists alike. For those seeking quiet reflection or exploration, the lagoon offers boat tours, birdwatching excursions, and tranquil walks along its shores. In recent years, La Paloma has taken meaningful steps to ensure that its natural beauty is accessible to all. The inauguration of Bahia Grande Beach in 2014 marked a significant milestone, introducing an accessible beach designed to welcome individuals with physical disabilities. Here, visitors benefit from personalized attention, including support from teachers, amphibious chairs, walkers, and comprehensive safety measures. This commitment to inclusivity underscores La Paloma's reputation as a destination that truly values every guest. Throughout the high season, La Paloma's streets and beaches bustle with life. Beach bars, local markets, and seafood restaurants serve up fresh flavors and lively conversation. Surf shops line the avenues, catering to both seasoned surfers and those eager to learn. The town's laid-back vibe is complemented by a sense of community, where both locals and visitors share in the simple joys of sun, sea, and sand. Whether you come for the thrill of surfing, the tranquility of nature, or the warmth of Uruguayan hospitality, La Paloma offers an experience that lingers long after the summer crowds disperse. It is a place where the ocean's rhythm sets the pace, and every sunset promises another day of adventure. For beach lovers and surf enthusiasts, La Paloma is not just a destination, it's a way of life. Empanadas are much more than just a savory pastry. They are a culinary tradition that spans continents, cultures, and centuries. These delightful pockets of dough, stuffed with a variety of flavorful fillings, offer a bite-sized journey into the heart of comfort food. Whether enjoyed as a street snack, a festive treat, or a family favorite, empanadas have earned their place at the table in countries across Latin America, Spain, and beyond. The word empanada comes from the Spanish verb empanar, which means to bread or to wrap in bread. The concept is simple yet ingenious. Take a filling, perhaps seasoned meat, melted cheese, or fresh vegetables. Enclose it in dough and bake or fry until golden and crisp. The result is a warm, portable pastry that satisfies hunger and delights the senses. Each region has its own signature twist on the empanada. In Argentina, empanadas are a staple at gatherings and celebrations. The classic Argentine empanada is filled with minced beef, onions, hard-boiled egg, green olives, and a blend of spices, all tucked inside a soft, flaky pastry. Every province boasts its own variations, with some adding potatoes, peppers, or sweet raisins to the mix. The dough itself is often handmade, rolled thin and folded into the familiar half-moon shape, then crimped along the edge for a decorative touch. In Chile, empanadas de pino are especially popular, combining beef, onions, raisins, olives, and a slice of egg. These are traditionally baked, producing a hearty, comforting flavor with every bite. Across the border in Bolivia, you'll find salteñas, slightly sweet dough filled with a juicy stew of beef or chicken, potatoes, peas, and spices. Their distinct shape and rich, saucy filling make for a memorable eating experience. Travel north to Colombia and Venezuela, and you'll discover empanadas made with cornmeal dough, creating a crispy shell that contrasts beautifully with the soft fillings. Here, shredded chicken, beef, cheese, or even black beans and plantains might be tucked inside. Fried to perfection, these empanadas are often served with tangy sauces like ají or guasacaca, adding an extra layer of flavor. Empanadas are equally beloved in Spain, where they often take the form of larger pies cut into slices. Galician empanadas, for instance, are filled with tuna, sardines, or chorizo, along with onions and peppers. The dough is brushed with egg for a glossy finish and baked until golden. These Spanish empanadas are perfect for sharing at picnics or family gatherings. Of course, the beauty of the empanada lies in its versatility. Cheese lovers might enjoy empanadas stuffed with gooey queso or a blend of cheeses and herbs. Vegetable empanadas, filled with spinach, mushrooms, peppers, or potatoes, offer a satisfying option for vegetarians. Creative cooks continue to experiment, introducing new flavors and ingredients, from spicy curries to sweet caramelized onions. Making empanadas at home is a rewarding process. It begins with preparing the dough. Simple ingredients like flour, fat, water, and salt come together to form a pliable pastry. The filling is cooked separately, ensuring a burst of flavor in every bite. Once the dough is rolled and filled, each empanada is sealed and shaped, then either baked for a tender crust or fried for a crunchier texture. Empanadas are more than a meal. They are a symbol of togetherness and creativity. Whether shared at a family dinner or enjoyed on the go, they bring people together through their comforting taste and endless variations. From traditional recipes to modern interpretations, the empanada continues to evolve, reflecting the rich tapestry of cultures that cherish it. So next time you bite into an empanada, savor the layers of history, flavor, and tradition baked into every golden parcel. With each mouthful, you're experiencing a timeless treat that celebrates the simple joy of good food and great company. Nestled along the banks of the majestic Uruguay River, Salto is a city that captures the essence of relaxation and natural beauty in northwestern Uruguay. Known far and wide for its world-class thermal springs and hot spring resorts, Salto offers both locals and travelers a sanctuary where nature's soothing embrace meets modern comfort. The story of Salto's thermal waters begins deep underground, where ancient geothermal forces create mineral-rich springs that bubble to the surface, inviting visitors to experience their rejuvenating properties. The region's thermal springs have been celebrated for generations, not just for their warmth, but for their reputed health benefits. The waters, naturally heated by the Earth's core, are infused with minerals such as calcium, magnesium, and sulfur. These elements are believed to help alleviate stress, soothe aching muscles, and promote relaxation, a tradition that dates back to the earliest settlers who recognized the unique qualities of the land. One of Salto's most renowned destinations is Termas del Daimán, just a short drive from the city center. Here, visitors find an array of pools varying in temperature, each tailored to different preferences. Families gather as children splash in the cooler pools, while adults unwind in the warmer waters, letting the gentle currents melt away the tension of everyday life. The resort atmosphere is complemented by lush greenery and shaded areas, making it an ideal retreat for people of all ages. Termas de Arapey, another beloved hot spring resort, offers a slightly different experience. Surrounded by tranquil countryside, Arapey is a haven for those seeking peace and privacy. The thermal complex features several spacious pools, private bathhouses, and luxury accommodations. Guests often spend their days alternating between long soaks and strolls through meticulously landscaped gardens. The sound of birdsong and the gentle rustling of leaves add to the sense of escape, creating an environment where time seems to slow down. Beyond the springs, Salto boasts a vibrant city life. Its historic downtown showcases European-inspired architecture, bustling markets, and lively cafes. Local artisans display their crafts, and the aroma of Uruguayan cuisine drifts through the streets, enticing visitors to sample traditional dishes. The city's connection to the river is ever-present, with waterfront parks providing scenic spots to watch the sunset or enjoy a leisurely picnic. Salto's reputation as a wellness destination has drawn visitors from across South America and beyond. Whether seeking relief from chronic ailments or simply craving a tranquil getaway, many find themselves returning year after year, drawn by the promise of renewal and relaxation. The hot spring resorts have evolved to offer more than just baths. Today, guests can indulge in spa treatments, massages, and holistic therapies, all designed to enhance the restorative power of the thermal waters. The local community takes pride in preserving the natural environment that makes Salto so special. Sustainability initiatives ensure that the springs remain clean and accessible, and resorts strive to blend harmoniously with the surrounding landscape. This commitment allows future generations to continue enjoying the gifts of the earth while protecting the delicate balance of nature. For those with a sense of adventure, Salto's surroundings offer even more. The nearby river is perfect for boating, fishing, or simply exploring its scenic banks. Cycling paths wind through forests and fields, while nature reserves provide opportunities to encounter native wildlife. Every experience is infused with the region's warm hospitality, making visitors feel not just welcome, but truly at home. In Salto, the thermal springs are more than a tourist attraction. They are a way of life, a source of health and happiness, and a symbol of the city's enduring allure. Whether you seek relaxation, wellness, or a deeper connection to nature, Salto invites you to immerse yourself in its healing waters and discover the magic that has made it a cherished destination for generations. The chivito is more than just a sandwich. It's a Uruguayan icon, a celebration of flavor and tradition. At its heart lies a tender slice of grilled steak, usually beef, cooked to juicy perfection. But the magic of the chivito comes from its generous layers, each one adding a distinct taste and texture. First, the steak is nestled in a fresh, crusty bun, sturdy enough to hold the mountain of fillings. A slice of rich, melted cheese is draped over the steak, bringing creaminess and depth. Next comes a layer of savory ham, offering a salty contrast that complements the beef. The addition of eggs, often fried or hard-boiled, adds a satisfying richness and binds the flavors together. But the chivito would not be complete without its fresh vegetables. Crisp lettuce and juicy tomato slices provide a refreshing crunch, balancing the hearty meats and cheeses. Some versions include roasted red peppers or olives, introducing a subtle tang and complexity. Mayonnaise is the classic choice for dressing, slathered onto the bun for extra moisture and flavor. Occasionally, other sauces like chimichurri or mustard are added, depending on taste and tradition. Each bite is a harmonious blend: savory steak, creamy cheese, salty ham, eggy richness, and the vibrant freshness of vegetables. In Uruguay, the chivito is more than a meal. It's a social experience, shared among friends and family, often enjoyed late into the night. Whether ordered from a bustling cafe or made at home, the chivito brings people together, offering comfort and satisfaction in every bite. It stands as a testament to Uruguay's culinary creativity, a hearty sandwich that's beloved by locals and visitors alike, a true classic worth savoring. Nestled in the rolling hills of northern Uruguay lies Tacuarembó, a city whose very soul beats to the rhythm of the gaucho, the legendary South American cowboy. Far from the bustling metropolitan centers, Tacuarembó is a place where tradition, pride, and a deep connection to the land have shaped generations. This city stands as a living tribute to the enduring spirit of the gaucho and serves as the epicenter of Uruguay's rural heritage. Gauchos are more than just skilled horsemen. They are icons of freedom and resilience, revered for their resourcefulness, bravery, and unwavering loyalty to the land. In Tacuarembó, their legacy thrives in every aspect of daily life. From the wide, open fields dotted with grazing cattle to the time-worn estancias, the gaucho culture is woven into the fabric of the region. Families pass down stories and skills, ensuring that the traditions remain alive and vibrant. At the heart of this cultural tapestry is the Fiesta de la Patria Gaucha, a celebration that transforms Tacuarembó into a stage where history and folklore come alive. Each year, thousands of people gather to honor the gaucho way of life through music, dance, and spirited competitions. The festival is a sensory feast, echoing with the sounds of folk music, the clatter of horse hooves, and the laughter of children dressed in traditional attire. The festival's roots run deep, paying homage to the pivotal role gauchos played in shaping Uruguay's identity. The event begins with a dazzling parade, where riders in crisp bombachas and wide-brimmed hats guide their horses through the streets, banners fluttering overhead. As the procession winds its way through the city, spectators are swept up in a wave of national pride, reminded of the sacrifices and triumphs of those who came before. Throughout the Fiesta de la Patria Gaucha, the air is thick with the aroma of asado, Uruguay's legendary barbecue. Skilled grill masters tend to sizzling cuts of beef over open flames, inviting locals and visitors alike to savor the flavors that have nourished generations. The communal meals are more than just a culinary experience. They are a symbol of unity, a chance to share stories and celebrate together. One of the festival's highlights is the Domas, a thrilling rodeo competition that showcases the strength, agility, and courage of both horse and rider. Gauchos test their mettle in dramatic displays of horsemanship, balancing tradition with athleticism. Spectators cheer as riders cling to bucking broncos, their silhouettes framed against the golden Uruguayan sunset. These competitions are more than mere entertainment. They are a testament to the enduring bond between gaucho and horse. Folk music and dance are integral to the festivities. The haunting strains of milonga and payada fill the air, performed by musicians whose fingers dance across guitar strings with practiced ease. Dancers, clad in flowing skirts and embroidered shirts, swirl gracefully, their movements telling stories of love, loss, and adventure. The arts serve as a bridge, connecting past and present, weaving together generations in a shared celebration. Tacuarembó's charm extends beyond the festival. Visitors can explore museums dedicated to gaucho history, stroll through picturesque plazas, and discover the landscapes that inspired poets and artists. The city is also proud to claim Carlos Gardel, the legendary tango singer, as one of its own, a testament to the region's influence on Uruguayan culture. In Tacuarembó, the gaucho spirit is not just remembered, it is lived. The Fiesta de la Patria Gaucha is a vibrant reminder that tradition endures, and that the heart of Uruguay beats strongest where the land and its people are in harmony. For those seeking authenticity, adventure, and a glimpse into the soul of a nation, Tacuarembó welcomes all with open arms and a proud, unyielding spirit. Nestled along the windswept Atlantic coast of Uruguay lies Punta del Diablo, a rustic fishing village where time seems to slow and the pressures of everyday life fade away. This charming enclave, beloved by travelers and locals alike, is a place where the rhythms of the ocean dictate the pace, and every sunset feels like a celebration of nature's artistry. Punta del Diablo offers visitors an opportunity to step outside the ordinary, to experience a world defined by simplicity, beauty, and tranquility. As you wander the sandy streets of Punta del Diablo, you are greeted by colorful, weather-worn cottages, their wooden facades bearing witness to years of salt and sea breezes. Fishing boats bob gently in the water, their nets and gear piled high, ready for another day's catch. Here, the fishing tradition runs deep. Families have lived and worked in the village for generations, relying on the bounty of the sea and the steady hands of skilled fishermen. Locals are quick with a warm smile and eager to share stories of life on the coast, inviting you to join in the rituals that have defined this community for decades. The village itself is compact and easy to explore on foot. Small cafes and cozy restaurants line the main streets, offering freshly caught seafood and regional specialties. It's not uncommon to find a chef preparing fish straight from the morning's haul, grilling it over open flames and serving it with a generous helping of homemade salsa. The flavors are simple but unforgettable, a reflection of the village's commitment to authenticity and tradition. You may find yourself lingering over lunch, enjoying the view of the surf and savoring the gentle hum of conversation that drifts through the salty air. Punta del Diablo's beaches are among the finest in Uruguay, each with its own unique character. Playa de los Pescadores, the beach closest to the village center, is a hub of activity where fishermen land their boats and families gather to swim and play. The sand is soft and golden, inviting visitors to stretch out and soak up the sun. A short stroll away lies Playa Grande, a sweeping expanse of shoreline framed by dunes and native vegetation. Here, the waves are perfect for surfing, and the wide open spaces offer a sense of solitude that is rare and precious. Yet perhaps the true magic of Punta del Diablo is revealed as the day draws to a close. Each evening, the village comes alive in anticipation of the sunset. A daily ritual that brings residents and visitors together on the beaches and rocky outcrops. The sky transforms into a canvas of vibrant colors, with hues of orange, pink, and purple reflecting off the calm waters. It is a moment of collective pause, a chance to breathe deeply and appreciate the simple beauty of the world. Locals say that no two sunsets are ever the same, and it's easy to see why people return to Punta del Diablo year after year, seeking that fleeting, perfect light. Beyond its natural charm, Punta del Diablo has also become a haven for artists, writers, and musicians drawn to its laid-back vibe and creative spirit. Workshops and galleries dot the village, showcasing handmade crafts, paintings, and jewelry inspired by the landscape. In the evenings, music drifts through the air as people gather for impromptu jam sessions or quiet conversations over a bottle of local wine. There is a sense of community here that transcends borders, a feeling that everyone is welcome and everyone belongs. Life in Punta del Diablo is uncomplicated and serene, a gentle reminder of the joy that can be found in slowing down and savoring the moment. Whether you come for the breathtaking sunsets, the fresh seafood, or simply to reconnect with nature, the village offers a rare and unforgettable glimpse into a world where simplicity is celebrated, and every day ends in beauty. Asado, the traditional barbecue, is more than just a meal in Uruguay. It's a cherished ritual, deeply woven into the fabric of the nation's culture. The word asado refers both to the open-fire grilling technique and to the social gathering itself, where friends and family come together to share food, stories, and laughter. In Uruguay, asado is considered the national dish, a symbol of hospitality and pride passed down through generations. At the heart of every Uruguayan asado is the parrilla, a special grill designed for slow-cooking meat over wood or charcoal embers. The process begins with careful selection of the firewood, often native hardwoods, which impart a subtle, smoky flavor to the meat. The asador, or grill master, takes center stage, skillfully arranging the fire and placing cuts of beef, pork, lamb, and sausages on the grill, each chosen for their unique qualities and flavors. Patience is key. The meat is cooked slowly, allowing the juices to be sealed in, creating a tender, flavorful result. The star of the show is usually beef, reflecting Uruguay's status as one of the world's leading beef producers. Ribeye, flank steak, and short ribs are common favorites, along with chorizo sausages and morcilla, a rich blood sausage. Sometimes, vegetables like peppers and potatoes join the feast, roasted until smoky and sweet. While the food is undeniably important, the true essence of asado lies in the gathering. It's a time for people to relax, share stories, and celebrate together. The meal is often accompanied by tangy chimichurri sauce, fresh salads, and crusty bread. As the embers glow and the aroma of grilling meat fills the air, asado becomes a celebration of life, tradition, and togetherness, an experience that captures the heart and soul of Uruguay. Nestled in the heart of Uruguay, Durazno is a city that pulses with vibrant energy, centuries-old traditions, and a spirit of celebration that draws people from across the country and beyond. Best known for its colorful carnival festivities and its deep connection to Uruguayan folk culture, Durazno offers a window into the soul of the nation, a place where heritage and joy weave together in unforgettable ways. As the carnival season approaches, the streets of Durazno transform. Flags and streamers flutter above bustling avenues, and the rhythm of drums echoes from every corner. Carnival in Durazno is not just a party, it's a living tapestry of history and identity, blending influences from Africa, Europe, and indigenous cultures. The city's most anticipated event is the Desfile de Llamadas, a parade that showcases candombe, a traditional Afro-Uruguayan music and dance style. Groups of drummers, known as comparsas, don elaborate costumes and paint their faces, moving in sync to the hypnotic beat of tamboriles. The air is electric, filled with laughter, applause, and the infectious energy of thousands who gather to witness this spectacle. Beyond the dazzling parades, Durazno's carnival is a stage for creativity and community. Local artisans spend months crafting intricate masks, sequined outfits, and massive floats that tell stories from Uruguay's past and present. Children and adults alike join in, learning steps and rhythms passed down through generations. As night falls, the city comes alive with open-air concerts, dance performances, and street theater that spill into plazas and parks. The spirit of inclusivity is palpable. Everyone is invited to take part, whether as a performer or a spectator. But Durazno's cultural richness extends far beyond carnival. Throughout the year, the city is a guardian of Uruguayan folk traditions, especially through its renowned Festival Nacional de Folklore. This annual event draws musicians, dancers, and poets from all corners of the country, gathering to celebrate the songs and stories that shape Uruguay's identity. The festival's main stage becomes a showcase for guitarists strumming milongas and zambas, singers who evoke the rugged beauty of the pampas, and dance troupes performing graceful choreographies in traditional dress. The festival is more than entertainment. It's a communal act of preservation and pride, ensuring that folk culture remains vibrant for future generations. Local cuisine also plays a starring role in Durazno's celebrations. During festivals, the aroma of grilled meats, fresh breads, and sweet pastries drifts through the streets. Vendors offer specialties like asado, chivito sandwiches, and tortas fritas, inviting visitors to savor the flavors of Uruguay. Meals are shared at long tables, accompanied by laughter and animated conversation, reflecting the city's warm and welcoming spirit. Durazno's devotion to tradition can be seen in its architecture and daily life as well. Historic buildings, many dating back to the 19th century, line the city's boulevards, their facades carefully restored to preserve the charm of a bygone era. Museums and cultural centers offer workshops in folk dance, music, and crafts, encouraging young people to connect with their roots. Throughout the year, smaller celebrations mark milestones and honor local legends, reinforcing the sense of community that defines Durazno. For visitors, Durazno promises not only spectacle but connection, a chance to experience the heartbeat of Uruguay in its purest form. Whether marveling at the carnival's kaleidoscopic parades or joining hands in a folk dance, one thing is certain. In Durazno, tradition is not just remembered, but lived. The city stands as a testament to the enduring power of culture, reminding us that celebration and heritage go hand in hand, creating memories that last a lifetime.